what is the many reasons you decided to play DB?
Um, that's a good question. Uh, I don't know. Back when I first started playing football, I kind of just had to analyze my strengths. I wasn't very big, wasn't very tall, so thought I could be a agile DB.
Yeah, I definitely could agree on that one. All right, so what is one of your future ambitions for wanting to play football, or if you
Um,
even have any?
I don't think I'm gonna go play college football. I kind of decided that when I was younger. I just want to focus on
School.
studies. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very important. All right, so let's see here. Who were the people who had a big influence in your life?
Um, my parents for sure. Uh, I think they raised me pretty well. Um, Football wise, I'd say Coach Crossway, he's been a big part of my career and my development. Coach Scott, both great guys. Um, yeah, and my dad, he inspires me a lot.
It's very,
So
very awesome. All right,
yeah, well,
so this also kind of ties into like another football subject. So, what age did you decide to play football at, and why?
what age did I decide to play?
Yep.
Um, well, I kind of jumped around with football, right? So
Yep.
I started when I was maybe in first grade with flag football, and then I
Jeez.
think I took like fourth grade off from flag football, and then I did tackle football in fifth grade. But um, I don't know. I've always liked football. I've always wanted to play it, but yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. So, what future goals do you have in life, and what is one way you plan to achieve that?
Future goals.
Yep.
Um, I want to be able to do what I want when I'm older. Travel whenever I want.
Yep.
Kind of be financially free or financially set up. Um, it'll take a lot of work, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but that's the goal to be financially free.
Yeah, I
Have
definitely
all
could
my
agree.
investments straight,
Yeah.
passive income, you know all about that, huh?
Yeah, I'm in economics, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, what sacrifices have you made to play football, and why do you think it's important to have these experiences with your teammates?
Um, Sacrifices. I'd say the biggest thing is probably just time in general. You spend a lot of time practicing. Football is like 2.5, 3 hour practices every night just to go out and play one Friday night game. So I mean that, and then all the summer camps and the stuff leading up to it, just a lot of time, grind, and dedication, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely can agree on that one. It's definitely very time consuming. So,
Yeah.
why do you think it's important to get a good education? And how are your personal experiences? And what are your personal experiences with that?
Yeah. I think getting a good education is good. You know, you always want to further educate yourself no matter what you're doing. I think that's why we're here, to just keep getting smarter, keep evolving.
Yep.
But my experiences with it, I've always done pretty well in school. Um, yeah, I like to stay up on my stuff, and
Yeah.
that comes with sports too. It's like if you don't stay up on football, you're gonna get behind. You miss a practice, you're not gonna know the plays. So
Yeah, I
it's
definitely
mostly
agree on
about
that
just
one.
showing up.
Yeah, definitely. Participation is very important in getting better. So,
Yeah.
what is one piece of advice for people looking to become a DB?
Um, to become a DB, you gotta have good reaction time. You gotta have pretty good speed. Um, I don't know. It's a lot of technique though. If you can work on your technique, get that down, you'll be all right. But it's definitely hard, definitely challenging.
Yeah, definitely. If you
It's
never
fun.
had the experiences, you definitely need to have the dedication and motivation to keep doing what you're doing. So I definitely
Heck yeah.
appreciate that and stuff like that. So, what was one of the most enjoyable games you played as a football player?
Um, I would have to say, oh, the Washington game last year. Or wait, no, that was Roosevelt.
Yep.
Roosevelt game last year, my junior year.
Yeah.
That was just an awesome game with all the seniors. I don't know, that game was just special.
Yeah. I recently had
Pulled
an
out the
interview
dub.
with, yeah. I recently had an interview with Jed and he said that he definitely thought we could have done better this year on the Roosevelt game. And I definitely agree with him. We were kind of sluggish. Oh my goodness, I'm having the worst struggles today with my words. So yeah, I definitely can agree on that one. It was definitely we could have done a lot better, but we just
I
didn't
know,
execute.
yeah. Roosevelt's one game that I want back if I could get one back for sure.
Yeah.
But a lot of the games, but for sure.
So this year, what is one of your proudest what is one of your proudest accomplishments in football?
Um, I'd say just my first time starting, I guess, because freshman year I didn't play at all. Like I didn't even go out for football, and then I came back sophomore year.
Yeah.
Just what I didn't really know what I was gonna do, what I was gonna play. Um, and then sophomore year I kind of played a lot on JV, worked my way up a little bit, saw some varsity snaps, and
Yeah.
then junior year I don't remember what game it was I started, but the first game I started, that was probably my proudest moment.
Yeah, definitely can agree on that one. So let's see here. How do you want to be remembered?
Say what?
How do you want to be remembered
How do I want to be remembered? Um,
if anything were to happen, you know?
ultimately, I want to be remembered as someone who cares, someone who takes responsibility. Um, I want to be remembered as a good teammate,
Yep.
always there to help a brother out. Um, yeah.
Yeah, definitely can agree on
Just
that one. So
thank you.
what is one of the funniest moments you played as or that you experienced as a football player? Again,
Uh, that's a hard one.
I know.
I'd have to say, um,
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say the
I
locker
got
room.
two
I knew it.
answers. I
Yeah, what's
got two
up?
answers. Not
Okay.
bringing up the locker room. I will not bring up the locker
Okay,
room.
that's fair enough.
Um, okay. One is when Hayden Gebhardt,
Yep.
he ate a he ate a hot chip on the bus, the world's hottest chip or whatever.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny right before a game,
Yep.
just dying on the bus. Um, and then what was my other one? Oh, locking freshmen in the bathroom. Whenever a freshman gets to ride a bus and we lock them in the bathroom,
Oh yeah,
I
definitely. Yep.
always I always love doing that. It's a great time.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Gotta have those moments we got them.
Yeah.
So, this year, what is one of the lessons you learned from playing football?
One of the what?
What is one of the lessons you learned from playing football?
Last thing I learned
Or yeah,
is
or
that
what are the lessons you've learned from playing football?
yeah. Um, I'd say never let a moment slip away. Like always soak in everything because I mean that last game, man, it was crazy. It's
Yeah.
just such a weird feeling that because I mean with football, you can't just lace up your cleats and go play a game. You gotta, there's pads involved. You gotta get rests and stuff. Both like
Hmm.
basketball or golf, you can go pick up a golf club or put on your basketball shoes but it's different with football. You won't be able to
Yeah.
pad up again, so it's weird,
Yeah.
but don't take moments for granted
Yeah,
or
because
high school,
yeah,
anything.
you won't get those moments back. Definitely something
I
to
know.
keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So, Seer, how do you feel view self-confidence and why do you view it's important?
Uh I think self-confidence is important in anything you do in life. I think there's a fine line between self-confident and cocky, and if you can find your way right in the middle of that line, that's where you want to be because you want to believe in yourself and anything you do, but you don't want to flaunt it, be
Yeah,
cocky about it.
definitely can agree. All
So
right,
yeah.
so let's hear. Did you play any other sports when you were younger?
Um, yeah, I played soccer, baseball, um, never wrestled, played football. Um, Basketball, did I already say that?
Yeah, yeah, you already did.
Oh, great. I don't know.
So,
Yeah.
let's hear. What is one of the weirdest moments you experienced in football? Which we already kind of went over that. What is your exercise routine like, if you have one?
Uh, yeah, usually I'll go lift after school, go to my last class at 2:25, and then I'll go right to the Y or whatever. And then I'll lift for about an hour and then go home usually.
Yeah,
So,
couldn't agree more on that. So, what do you typically eat before a football game?
oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
I always go to Qdoba, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you about the Flood Bowl.
All right.
Um, so I go into Qdoba, right? I get a bowl,
Yep.
both rices, brown and white, both beans, black and pinto,
All right.
and then you get chicken, um, you get fajitas, both quesos,
Yep.
right? You got to get the queso,
Definitely
and then
agree.
we got a lot of corn, a lot of pico, a lot of cheese, a lot of sour cream, a lot of guac.
Yeah, you shouldn't hear Jed's response to this question. He was like, he always gets SpaghettiOs, and I'm like, ooh, yeah,
Yeah, it does.
yeah, he said that, and I was like, oh, that made me crack up.
That's interesting. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I get
he
that,
said that
and then
everyone's gonna bully him over it, so I'm like, nah.
I
Uh,
respect it.
yep.
Whatever
So
works,
wait, what? Whatever works. Yeah.
whatever
So
works.
yep. Let's hear. What conference game did you feel we could do better on?
Uh, you know what I'm gonna say.
Yep.
Roosevelt
Yeah, definitely.
needed that one back. I think there's a lot of them that most of us would want back. I'd say uh Lincoln. That was a
Yep.
tough one.
Yeah,
That would have been
definitely.
so cool. Want that one back.
Yeah.
OG, our last game.
That was pretty close though. I mean, it definitely was something that like, yeah, you guys could have
Yeah, I
won, but
know.
like, yeah, they were still a pretty good team.
For sure, for sure. But nobody thought we were gonna, come out and do what we did.
That was pretty close.
Um,
So
yeah, if
props
we
to you
could have
guys.
one play could have swung our way in the end, and it might have been a different story. So
Yeah, no, that's so sad. I even feel a lot of sympathy for that because that was your last game and you won't be able to get that back. So
yeah, last game ever.
yeah,
It's
so
tough.
yeah. So how did you feel about your last season of football?
Um, I felt good about it. I had fun. I wish we could have won a few more games. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we could have done better, but at the same time, I am happy with it. I had fun. Had fun with the boys. It's the last ride. Got
Yep.
to soak it all up.
Yeah, hey, definitely the attitude to go with. So, which sport did you enjoy more, football or basketball?
Um, it's a good question. I like football more, I'd say, and that's because I think football is more of a brotherhood than basketball, I guess.
Yeah.
Because in basketball, it's still a team sport. Everybody's still got to do their job, but one guy has the ball at a time, you
Hmm.
know? So it's kind of one man show unless you pass it or whatever. But in football, if one person messes up and doesn't do their job, then the whole team's screwed.
Yeah, and then
and that's 22 guys that have to do their job every play. So I guess
yeah,
you just get closer
with your
with
teammates.
the team. Yeah, I
Yep.
love
So
that.
me too.
Love that about football.
All right. So